Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our Sheffield United RTG career mode here on EAFC 24. We're picking up today off the back of our FA Cup semi-final victory over Man City, where we will face Liverpool in the final at the end of May. We also defeated Monaco in the Europa League quarter-finals, where we will once again face Liverpool in the semis, with both legs coming today. And we also look to close out the Premier League with our final 6 games as we chase down Liverpool once again in a head-to-head battle for a treble. We kick off today's episode with the hardest of our remaining 6 Premier League games. Manchester United sat a point above us in 3rd place at Bramall Lane, where we are without Dominic Calvert-Lewin and João Pedro, both down injured for the remainder of the season, as we look to confirm our place in the Champions League for next season. Come on, you Blades. And I am absolutely buzzing to be playing this career mode again. It's been about a week since I last played, so I'm pretty nervous heading into this big clash here against Manchester United, where both teams are technically still within a shot at the Premier League trophy come the end of the season. Liverpool and City out in front at the current moment and definitely looking like favourites, but both of ourselves and United, hang on. Patrick, oh, damn it, I had to concentrate there. Both ourselves, hang on. Oh, Nana stops it from getting to Archer. Both ourselves and... Now this is ridiculous. Both ourselves and Manchester United still in the hunt for that Premier League trophy. Come on, you Blades. And no captain today due to fatigue. Anthony finds Rashford and Nicholson does really well. Prevents the corner as well and goes long to Daniel Jefferson. Romero with him. He does well to hold it up, the Englishman. We've got men over on this side. Hackney, I think Kirkes was off, so we'll come back out to the right. Jefferson, Nicholson, and Archer in the middle. Oh, what a goal! That is a brilliant goal from the Blades. Started with Patrick Nicholson winning the ball off Marcus Rashford, and we worked our way forward, and Cam heads us into the lead. Of course, a win here takes us above Manchester United, but I'll be honest, I'm more looking over my shoulder at Spurs and Chelsea in 5th and 6th at the moment. But just checking the half-time scores there, as Liverpool were being held by Fulham at the Cottage and Manchester City trailing to Newcastle at St James's Park. So if the results stay as they are right now, which I doubt they will, still a whole half to play, that would throw the title race wide open and might put the Blades as favourites as Daniel Jefferson smashes in the second. This is exactly the way we needed to start off today's episode. Oh, Anthony did a good job of screening Kirkes there. Oh, and the cross comes in. It's a great ball, and Højlund diving in at the back post pulls one back for United. What a ball by Molina, glory hunter icon. United tails up. These are the kind of games that we have to start winning on a more consistent basis. Anthony into the penalty area. Malik to beat. Andrew does well and Patrick clears. It's all hands on deck for the Blades at the moment. And there is the whistle. Massive victory for the Blades. And that will move us above Manchester United. If Liverpool and City fail to win, it'll close the gap at the top as well. What a start to today's episode. That was a great game. Well, that win definitely will have seen us jump above Manchester United. And wow, Liverpool and City both losing. So hang on. So Liverpool were away at the Cottage, I believe. And no, Liverpool were at home to Fulham and City were away to Newcastle. And with 5 games to play, The gap now just 2 points to those teams above us. If we'd not drawn so many games this year, we'd be leading the race at the moment, but that throws it wide open. Well, bottom of the league and already relegated Southampton up next for us. Manchester City travel to Goodison Park, whilst Liverpool face Manchester United, where we could be top after all the games are played. Lots of changes. Come on, you Blades, let's make sure we get the win. I think our main problem today is going to be on the offensive. We've got a very, very rotated front line, and the longer this game goes on without us scoring, the more worried I'm going to be as Gabriel fires that wide. Great opportunity, but the longer it stays at 0-0, the longer Southampton are in the game. Corner here, Harry Matthews swings it in. It's a good ball. Jared attacks it! And that is exactly what we needed. The big 6'5" centre-half heads us into the lead here at Bramall Lane. Maguire off the bench for a rare appearance. Kyle does well. The two vets on that right-hand side looking to see us through here. Sometimes you need to lean on your experience in the squad. Maguire with a role to play now due to the fatigue and the injuries. Oh no. Harry, what are you doing to me? Oh, big save by Gavin. That's not what I want from my experienced players. Come on. Corner still alive, and there's the equaliser. Damn it. Ola. Down the line looking for Cam. Can he get there? Yes, he can. He's away from Stevens. Big opportunity this. And Stevens does do well to get back at him. Cam. Oh, it was meant for Walker. Paredes should get there and keep it alive. Now it's Kyle. Gabriel. Cam. Gabriel! Last minute winner for the Blades. And it's the Brazilian Gabriel who finds it. A little bit of luck in the way it fell directly to him, but we will take that all day long. So already so much drama to begin this episode. Liverpool up next in the Europa League Semi Final. First leg at Bramall Lane as we look to take an advantage to Liverpool. We've got Burnley sandwiched in between the two legs, which should be a banker. So I'm going full strength looking to make it to another final. As we look to take advantage in the early stages here. Cameron Archer fires the shot in and Alisson saves. We're looking at him to be the goal scorer at the moment, with Calvert-Lewin and João Pedro both down injured as Harmer lets fly. Oh, it's off the woodwork. And Carlos pen. Oh, now Carlos is down injured as well. I'd like to see another replay of that, because I thought as he went to shoot, he just had his legs taken away from him as Gakpo pokes it through. Great tackle, Bogle. And this time the referee does point to the spot. It was a last-ditch attempt. And what colour's the card going to be here? It's a yellow for Jayden. Last-ditch attempt to win the ball. And I thought he got there. Maybe it was through the man. And Liverpool are going to have a penalty here, which Cody Gakpo stands over and scores just past Bazunu, who dives the right way. Liverpool strike first in this Europa League semi-final. And now we come on the break with bodies forward. Carlos has Cam in support. And can he finish? Yes, he can. One apiece, Blades level. Malik gets it out to Kirkes. Nice feet. Sangare now. I do feel like we're going to need a lead to take to Anfield. Similarly to that Carabao Cup semi-final defeat to Spurs, where although we did hold an advantage, we lost the second leg away from home as Anel's in there for the corner. And we mentioned he was back in the lineup today, and he's back amongst the goals as well, giving it large in front of the travelling Liverpool fans. Succession of corners for Liverpool here. Diaz to swing this latest one into the middle. Shot. Oh, God. Shot cleared off the line. And we are holding on right now. Now, Dominic once again. Can we withstand this last Liverpool attack? Yes, we can. Jaden gets a foot in. And there is the whistle. And we will hold a 2-1 aggregate lead heading to Anfield in a week's time. Massive, massive win in the first leg. Well, more bad news after that game. We've seen Carlos Alcaraz, after picking up that injury, it's another broken toe, and he will join Luka Sucic, João Pedro and Dominic Calvert-Lewin all on the injury list. Now, I did have a comment which I'll put on the screen which asked to show any sliders that I do use, and as many of you will know, the only sliders that I am using are the user injury frequency and severity, which you can see on screen here. But it seems to be a common issue that the only injuries picked up are either broken toes or bruises and nothing in between. So very frustrating, but nothing we can do. Anyway, on to the next game. Should be a banker against Vincent Kompany's Burnley. And Spurs and Man City have both played before us and won. So we need to win again to keep the pressure on the teams above us. So a fair few changes to the lineup today, but still pretty strong. Oh, it's Gavin Bazunu. Speaking, as I say, strong. It's weak hands from Gavin as Navarro, number 9 for Burnley, smashes in the opener. I think Gavin should do better there. Patrick again. Darko inside him. Nice move this, Harry. Surely for one apiece. That's more like it. Harry Matthews, who's had a really, really good breakout season, levels it at one apiece, and the Blades are back in the game. No. Jared can't get a foot in. Ref waves play on. Andrew blocks. Still not clear, and Burnley take the lead again. Last chance of the half as Matthews swings the corner in. Branthwaite! 2-2 for Jared. And Burnley, masters of their own downfall, conceding just before the break. 2-2. What a game again. Burnley looking to flip the script. Karsdorp back to Navarro. And the flag goes up. Was it the man in front of the keeper? I think Amdouni's been flagged. Is that because he's in the eyesight of Bazunu? I don't think I've ever seen that before in FIFA. I don't think it touches him. So it must be because he was in his eye line. Well, fair play. Well, I am taking off most of my starters who are going to play the Europa League second leg. And as I mentioned, one got to go. And I think it'll be the Premier League. But Connor Manning, says Gaffer, don't worry about letting one go. We can still win all three. Connor off the bench. Looks like he may have wrapped up all 3 points. Right then, second leg of the Europa League Semi Finals away at Anfield. 90 minutes away from a second cup final of the season, with the FA Cup final already in the bag. Let's see if we can withstand this Liverpool pressure and make it through to our first European Cup final of the save. Come on, you Blades. Matthews gets it into Hayden. Get that shot in on goal, Hayden! And that might be enough to send us to the Europa League final. Cold from Hayden Hackney. And the Blades lead 3-1 on aggregate. What a hit, some. Liverpool in desperate need of a goal, and a goal pretty soon, and that's exactly what they've got, as Rafinha bends home the equaliser on the night. Brilliant strike by the Brazilian, and they now trail by just the 1 goal on aggregate. Still 20 minutes to play. Free kick for Paredes to swing in. Goes deep looking for Anel. It's game. The captain scores his second of the episode, and that will surely do it now. Liverpool need 2. Blades surely in the final. Well, Jurgen Klopp must be absolutely tearing his hair out of that. just as they get back into the game, they go down the other end and concede, and they're not done just yet. Dominic fires in the equaliser on the night, and with 5 to play, Liverpool need to score again. Just hold on to that ball, boys. Alisson does go long. Hackney wins it. Come on, ref. Yes, there is the whistle. 4-3 on aggregate. Anel's goal with 17 to play ended up being the winner, although Dominic did pull one back on the night for Liverpool to tie it up at 2 apiece. But we'll be heading to our first European final of the save, and we'll be taking on, well, I don't know, because both legs were a tie. It's Real Sociedad in the final. The Spanish side, we know how good of a record the Spanish sides have in this competition, and we will be taking on Sociedad in the final. Bring it on. Well, time to close out our final 3 Premier League games. Some more bad news as we see David Alaba down as well for 3 months. Luckily, we have got cover at the back. Some good news as Luca is heading back to some fitness, although I'm not sure we'll see him before the end of the season. We host Brighton in the first of 3 as Manchester City win again to move 5 clear at the top. Nothing but a win here will keep our title hopes alive. Come on, you Blades. So this is definitely the trickiest of our final 3 league games. It's also our final home game of the season, so definitely looking to bow out with a win in front of our home crowd. But we've got Brentford away, followed by, who was it on the final day? Everton away at Goodison Park to close out the season. And as I mentioned beforehand, nothing but a win here is good enough to keep our title hopes alive. Although I do think City will be able to see it out from here. We've still got a chance. Billy Gilmore, still the Scottish international. Cross comes in. Oh, what a ball! What a ball that is from that left-hand side, and Zagrova heads Brighton into the lead. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we lose today. And I think the number of games and the number of injuries is taking its toll on the squad today. I've really struggled today, man, in this game. I've not been able to get anything going on an offensive end. And I think this is going to see the end of our title charge with City moving. I think it's 5 points clear. Unless, surely not this man again. Connor Manning, the hero at Burnley. And maybe the hero here in our final home game of the season as well. Hayden also off the bench. Quarter of an hour to play. Cam slid through. And Cam's in behind. Cameron Archer to give us the lead. And keep those slim title dreams alive. 2-1. And I feel confident we'll be able to see this out from here. So Brentford, the Bees, up next in our penultimate Premier League game of the season. You would have seen beforehand Vinny Souza now down for 4 weeks. It is a different injury, which is nice to see. But now no Vinny Souza, and as he gets added to the injury list. Need to win here to keep our title dreams alive. Come on, you Blades. So it's Everton on the Saturday. And then the Europa League final against Sociedad in midweek. And then Liverpool in the FA Cup final. As that's a penalty on the following weekend as well. So with the injuries piling up, the pressure getting to us, our season could be unravelling as Beltran saved by Gavin. We somehow keep fighting in this Premier League title race, and sometimes you just start to think maybe it's going to be our season. As Cam, if we'd gone down the other end and scored, that would have just summed it up. There was a goal there, as I think that's Man City going a goal up, and now Beltran through anyway. Beltran this time beats Bazunu, and Brentford lead. Gus into Matthews. Haven't created anything as of yet. Matthews and Jebison, first chance of the game. Blades back level, 1 apiece, but still not confident. Cam, Harry, Matthews, couldn't quite prod it in. Big save. Not sure who it is between the sticks for Brentford these days. Corners in. And he's done it again. The captain stepping up when it matters. Third goal of the episode. Corner. Gus. Swung into that near post. Manning flicks on. Big save. Brentford clear. But I don't think it's going to matter. As there is the whistle. And we will take it to the final day. As we chase down Manchester City for that Premier League crown. Alright then guys, final game of today's episode. We will return in the next one with the Europa League final, followed by the FA Cup final and a full season roundup. But attention still firmly on the Premier League for now, as Manchester City currently 2 points clear. A draw at home to Leeds on the final day will most likely do it, unless we absolutely batter Everton, but we know that they're most likely going to pick up all 3 points. Liverpool can still leapfrog us again if there is a goal difference swing, although we are wrapped up in the top 4 for this season, which is really our main goal. So Manchester City still in our sights, but I do think that it will be Guardiola's side lifting the title once again this season. Come on, you Blades. Paredes does well to win it back. That's brilliant from the Argentine. Really underrated component in this squad. Always does well when he plays. Never puts a foot wrong. And now Seamus bursting through. Seamus puts it wide. Big first chance of the game. Wahi. Oh, look at that burst of pace. And he finds the Argentine Zeballos. It's a brilliant move. And Everton take the lead. Nico with the goal. Wahi is just so good, man. I love to have him in this team. Might look into signing him as we see Man City going, I think, 2 goals to the good. So it's not going to matter anyway. We knew they weren't going to falter on the final day. Free kick for us here on the edge of the box. Paredes with a chance to get us back into the game. Paredes, good save. Decent effort by the Argentine. And it'll be him to swing the corner in, looking for Branthwaite. Goal back in to the game. And we are level. And we always seem to find a way. Jared against his former team. No real celebrations. Just picks the ball up as we head into half-time. If Leeds do get the next goal at the Etihad, it will certainly make things a little bit more interesting. But, of course, we still need to find a winning goal here as Carl Walker now goes down. Definitely going to look to adjust the injury sliders. Oh, what a save, Gavin, heading into next year. I want them to be realistic, but the amount of injuries we're getting is crazy as we look to come on the break here. I see, is that Connor on the run? Manning, 2-1 as Man City make it 3. It's not going to make a difference, but we do lead here at Goodison, and Connor Manning scores once again. Manning, oh, dispossessed. No. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, Jared, that is class, mate. Jared Branthwaite, his old stomping ground. Brilliant defending, and it means literally nothing. But we do win on the final day. Muted celebrations from the Blades fans as they know it's done. Man City claim the Premier League trophy, but we did end up pushing them all the way. We knew it was an outside shot this year, but next year I think we recruit in the summer and we go again. A full look at the Premier League table here as Manchester City winning another Premier League trophy. 2 points clear of us in the end as they smash Leeds 5-1 on the final day. We finished 5 clear of Liverpool in the end, and it was Spurs who wrapped up the top 4, finishing ahead of Manchester United on goal difference. The Red Devils will head into the Europa League along with Arsenal, and Chelsea will be in the Conference League next year with Aston Villa, Newcastle and Everton wrapping up the top 10. I was chatting rubbish about them being in the relegation zone. And it will be Bournemouth, Brentford and Southampton who head down to the Championship. But that is where we will leave it for Season 4 with our Blades, at least in the Premier League, as we'll be back in the next episode for our 2 cup finals, kicking off with the Europa League against Real Sociedad, followed by the FA Cup against Liverpool. Still our first trophy of the save up for grabs, and we'll look to clinch at least one of them in the next episode. I'll catch you for it very soon, guys, and peace.